If you clicked on this video, you probably want to know what guys think about tall girls. So I'll give you the short answer. If you're a tall girl, most guys wouldn't care. The things that make a guy not want to date you are armpit hair and body count. But if you want the long answer, then
stay tuned.
So why don't guys care about a girl being taller? Well, why should we? Guys are horny. Being a tall girl is not a boner kill for most guys. Now armpit hair on the other hand is. If I was trying to get with a girl and I saw George Bush in her pits, it would immediately make me repulsed. As a matter of fact, if I was already dating a girl and I found out that she had hairy pits, I might have to break up with her if she doesn't shave. But hey, I'm a fair guy, so if you want, we can hold each other's hands and shave each other's pits if that makes you feel better. But if you won't even do that, then I'm gone. Yeah, it's pretty shallow of me to break up with a girl just because she has hairy pits, but I know that I will never get over it, and I'm not gonna waste my time pretending not to be bothered by it. If you can't change the little thing about yourself, then what makes you think that this is going to be a healthy relationship? Guys may be shallow, but at least we are shallow about things that you can change about yourself. Ladies. Now let's talk about body count. And just like a serial killer, the higher the body count is, the more crazy you look to people. So, why does this bother guys? Well, there are many reasons. One of them is, guys don't want to be with the What do I mean by that? Guys don't want to think that their girl has been with the whole block. As weird as this may sound, guys want you to be theirs. So if you've been with a whole lot of guys, it makes the guy more resistant to truly accepting you. Guys don't want to think that their girl has been used. So if you've been with a lot of guys, that's how they'll see you. Now the second reason guys don't want to be with girls with high body counts is, how do we know we're the last person you're going to be with, and not the 7th out of the 15? Being with a lot of people could mean you're a or you're bad at relationships. Either way, it's not good. But some may say, well, what about women? Are women allowed to have these body count standards for men? Well, while I do think that there are differences, I'm fair, so I would say yes. But yeah, these are the standards that I would say most guys have. Being tall simply ain't one of them. Another reason why I know this is because I have guy friends, and I have asked them if they would mind dating a tall girl, and all of them said they didn't care as long as she was hot. Also, side note, I'm a guy, and I also wouldn't mind dating a taller girl. However, there are some men that don't want to date tall girls just because they're tall. But I think this is caused by being rejected by so many girls who are taller. So guys eventually stop trying to get with these girls who are tall because they will probably get rejected for being too short. So in a way, the blame is on women, because if they didn't care about height, neither would guys. Let me put it this way, the reason why most women shave their pits is because men care, so this makes girls care. Women care about height, so men have no choice but to care. That does not mean that guys would avoid tall girls at all costs, it just makes them more hesitant. So I thought we would react to some videos about how guys feel about tall girls, but maybe we should do that next time. But for right now, let's just watch one video, and we're not gonna watch the whole thing, mainly because it's fake.
It's totally made up.
What's up guys, my name is Lily aka Riceman, and today we're gonna do a social experiment to see how guys react to dating taller girls.
I don't know how someone can hear this guy and not immediately doubt everything he says and does. So he explains the experiment. They want to see how guys would react to dating a taller girl. And then the first guy shows up and this happens.
Oh hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Jazz. Oh, I think I have the wrong person. Sorry.
Really? Riceball or whoever wrote this script? You need to understand that that's not how people talk. Nobody with any sort of social skills would say, oh, shh, I think I have the wrong person. People only say stuff like that in movies because it's a movie and people know that, but this is being portrayed like it's real. But some of you might have doubts and say, well, maybe that's just how some people talk. And if you think that, then follow this blue circle.
Put a splint around it because you don't want those bones to move any more than they already are.
It's fake.
Idiots!
Like, come on. It's obvious that Riceball, quick on his feet, hired this guy when they arrived. I don't understand how nobody's pointing out how fake this video is. Most of them are talking about how they would date the girl, which kind of proves my point once again about guys not caring about a girl's height. But it's too bad that none of them know that this video is fake.
It's a made-up tale.
Otherwise, they will criticize it for how it betrays guys. That a girl's height bothers us so much that we would pretend to go to the bathroom just so then we don't have to deal with it. Come on, really?
I just need to goddamn go to the bathroom.
So she meets a couple of other guys, then it's finally over. Now Riceball is going to ask her how she feels about it.
So Kylie, how has your experience so far been dating as a taller girl?
Dating as a taller girl is super hard because I want to date someone who's taller than me, and it's super hard to find someone who's taller than you that is also, you know, checks off all the boxes. Like, they're also a good human being, they're kind, they're funny, they're sweet, they're nice, they have ambitions, they have goals.
Wait, maybe guys really do care about height. I mean, all she wants is a guy that is over 6'5", and
they're kind, they're funny, they're sweet, they're nice, they have ambitions, they have goals.
I feel like the word she's looking for is perfect, but she doesn't want to say that because it makes her look delusional, which she is.
So what if you found a guy who fits every box, but she's like an inch or two shorter? Would you take her?
I've tried it. I've tried dating shorter guys, but it just never works out. Like, it's like your preferences. Like,
That's not what our preference is. Most guys prefer curvy girls, but that does not mean that they would eventually leave you because you aren't curvy enough. If that does happen, then it's not a preference, it's a requirement. If it bothers you enough to break up, it's not a preference. Come on.
I'm not shallow. I have tried dating shorter guys.
You're shallow. It doesn't matter that you have dated shorter guys before. The fact that it bothers you enough to break up with them says it all. The problem is that being short, or in this case, shorter, because even if you were 6 feet tall, you would still be short to her. The problem is, short people aren't all the same. Some short people are smart, some are dumb, some are rich, some are poor, some are short, some are tall. Look, the point is, short people aren't all the same. This isn't like a girl not wanting to date a guy who's broke. In that case, there could be many reasons as to why the relationship might not work. Perhaps they're lazy, or they don't put enough food on the table. But if they're shorter than you, and that's the only issue, you're just shallow. Just admit it and move on. I can admit it's shallow to not want to be with a girl who has armpit hair, even though that's not nearly as shallow, because armpit hair is something you can change about yourself, but being short isn't. Sorry lady, but you can't be shallow and not at the same time. So what did we learn? That most guys don't care about a girl's height. Tall girls want to be with taller guys. Guys should stop thinking that they're the exception and not the rule when it comes to the question, would you mind dating a tall girl? The answer is no, for most guys at least. And don't trust anybody who acts like this.
Go eat more rice. Perfecto.
By the way, sorry for the late upload. I had to restart my script when I realized that it was unnecessarily long. So, yeah. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.